Next up, we're going to be showing you Chimps on Winter Park. So we're going to head there with Quincy as our hero. And the first thing we're going to do is put down Quincy, who's going to go just below the gap between the two tracks, all the way down until red. Like so, and then we can begin. Quincy's going to do a great job for us getting us started here, while we save up for our first monkey sub, and we're going to be demonstrating just how powerful monkey subs are here today. We're going to be building 5 of them. That's how good they are.
Yes.
Unless we're building ninja monkeys or druids, we usually don't build that many of one tower, but that's how much value they can give us. We're going to place the first one down below Quincy right here. Right there. Make sure you get a pretty good placement on there because we want to be able to fit 5 monkey subs here that are also going to get a buff from a monkey village over here.
Tasty.
We're going to grab the twin guns first here. And then we're going to come over here and get the longer range as well as the advanced intel. But we can see here the twin guns do a really good job of popping everything right as it comes in. And we don't have to wait for some balloons to come back all the way around. And then once we get the advanced intel, we're going to shoot at all these that Quincy can see that the monkey sub cannot, which isn't actually too much at this point, but it's going to be more later as Quincy gets more and more range. And at this point, we're just saving up for the airburst darts. Turns out those are pretty good. And we also need to grab this upgrade so that we can get the armor-piercing darts, which we're going to be abusing with our MIB later on. So it's a win-win when we get this upgrade right now. That yellow balloon's a little bit scary, isn't it? But it's okay, we have both Quincy and the monkey sub to pop it. And now we're going to save up for the triple guns. We could also get the alchemist here, but triple guns gives us more popping power sooner, and we want to get through this level as quickly as possible. So grab the triple guns and then come down here to get your alchemist. Go over here to the right of Quincy. And we're doing this because we don't want the alchemist to get in the way of placing down our monkey village. So this just makes the build easier to execute. Make sure you put that alchemist to strong and go ahead and grab the acidic mixture dip right here. At which point we have most of the things we need for round 40, but we need to get armor piercing darts here just real quick. And we can see there the alchemist is popping the lead balloons as well as giving us the acidic mixture dip, so we have lots of coverage for these lead balloons, even if things don't go completely our way initially there. And the reason armor piercing darts are so strong is because they give us more popping power, and then they give us even more popping power on mobs, right? Which in the late game, one of the biggest issues you're going to have are mobs, because they take a lot of damage and they don't give you much money. So having a cost-effective way like armor-piercing darts is really critical. Now we're going to save up for the monkey village, which we want to make sure we get all the way down and to the right as far over here as possible, so that we get good coverage on the water area over here. So we can see here, all the way in there, yeah. Like so. Then get the bigger radius and the jungle drums. Once we have the jungle drums, we can start saving up for the radar scanner right here. As we can see, we have lots of camo balloons coming through now. And we want to make sure we have camo vision over here just in case. You never know what can happen in balloons. We grab the radar scanner and then we can come over here and get the stronger acid and the perishing potions right before round 40 here. Just to give us a little more damage on this Moab as it comes in.
Get ready to feast. More.
And then we're going to grab the Berserker Brew and the Stronger Stimulant. Because we have 2 towers that are pretty good with the upgrade here. Grab the Stronger Stimulant right there. And then we're going to get ready to place down our next monkey sub, which is going to go over here to the left. Up. And then to the left. Like so. Going to upgrade Advanced Intel and start upgrading towards the armor-piercing darts. Once we get enough money to get the armor-piercing darts upgrade, we're going to get it, and then we can come over here and get ready to place down another monkey sub. One thing to note, let's say for instance you don't have a good monkey village placement, and we're on chimps, right? But you really want to get this other monkey sub, the buff over here. You can place down another monkey village to give you just a little bit more range. See how we get more range from having a monkey village inside of a monkey village? So if you have that mistake, you can always place another monkey village over there to get yourself just a little more range. But there's no point in doing that just yet here, as we want to focus on putting down more monkey subs, which we're going to do right here. Up. And then to the right. This one, take your time with. Advanced Intel and then armor-piercing darts. And then we can place down another monkey sub over here. Down. And then to the left. Grab the armor-piercing darts. And now we're ready to place down our final monkey sub. Down and to the right here, or anywhere, as long as it's within range of everything. You can even go up here, and then to the right or to the left. Just squeeze it all the way up there. Advanced Intel, and then the armor-piercing darts one last time here.
More. Get ready to feast.
There we go, we have our 5 monkey subs as promised. But now how do we make them even stronger? Well, we need to grab the MIB here real quick, because we can't rely on some of these not being able to pop leads sometimes. We want to have really consistent damage on everything. And for that we need the MIB. We're going to get to 8100 and immediately buy that. There we go, we have it. And we have 2 options here. We could save up for a sub commander or start working on our monkey ace, because we need the ability to pop the stronger Moabs. I think pooling money earlier is safer in most cases, so we're going to come over here and put down our monkey ace. Right over here to the left. We don't want it to take our alchemist buff just yet. We can always place down another alchemist later as well. So we're going to put it right here, and we're going to upgrade the top path to Operation Dartstorm. And here we can see the money get slow for just a little tiny bit here. Grab Operation Dartstorm and then also grab the Sharper Darts, as that gives you a lot more damage on your Monkey Ace. And here we're saving up for the Sky Shredder. Very powerful. And we can just watch as the Monkey Ace here throws bombs at all the Moabs as they come in. With all of these big towers on screen, you can barely even see Quincy over here. Sadly, Quincy isn't doing too much for us. But Quincy scales and scales and scales, which is one of the great things about having this type of tower that you can just place down round one and forget about it. Quincy also enabled us to just do whatever we wanted here. So we got all of our monkey subs and everything off and running because we had Quincy dealing with the first 10 to 15 rounds pretty handily there. But here we're just waiting as we save up for the Sky Shredder. Sky Shredder is on the more expensive side of things that we save up for. But the reason we love Sky Shredder is it just dominates Moabs as they come in. And because we're not going past round 100, it's very, very strong. We just want to get as much power as we can before round 100 here. I'm glad we're not going past round 100. That's when stuff gets really hard. And I don't truthfully understand how the mechanics work. Oh, we have some odd stuff going on there with the missiles flying all around the screen. I'm guessing that has to do with the Moab being on screen but not necessarily within vision, as the missile bounces off the top of the screen and then bounces back down. This Monkey Ace does not do too much for us, though, prior to getting the Sky Shredder, does it? Only 16,000 popped here. It's a pretty underwhelming amount. Especially when we compare it with every other tower we have, popping over double that. Let's see how much it pops here on round 80. Here comes the ZOMG. Popping 50 at a time, that isn't terrible. And one of the better things about this is that it's global. So if you're on a map where there's a ton of stuff blocking your vision, like a lot of the expert maps do, this tower can get around that difficulty there. Which I think is why they nerfed the Spectre into the ground. That tower was just too versatile. It had so much popping power and could do damage throughout the entire map all the time. And maybe that's why I never use that tower anymore. Grab Sky Shredder as soon as you have the money. And now enjoy your screen being filled with darts for the rest of the game. It does throw a lot of darts on your screen, doesn't it? And now we're going to come back over here and upgrade the Sub Commander. Just to give us a little more pierce. But we can see now the Sky Shredder is all the way up to 87,000, which is nearly our most popped. And this was the first one that we got. But we are closing that gap very quickly here. Once we hit 27,000, we're going to get that Sub-Commander, and then we can just build Alchemists to buff these for the rest of the game, pretty much. There's not too much else that this build really needs, is there? The one criticism I might have for this build is that there's not a ton of AoE. And you can also min-max a little more by putting a few of these on strong. Right now all of these are set to first, just to keep the build very simple. But having a few of those on strong would get you a lot of value. We're grabbing Sub-Commander now. And as promised, we're going to be getting a bunch of Alchemists. As long as they're within range of the monkey village over here, it's fine. We want it to be buffing all of our towers, so we're going to upgrade that to 4-2. And we're going to set this to strong. And then we're going to build another one over here. Upgrade that to 4-2 and set it to strong. And then one last Alchemist over here, totaling 4 Alchemists. Set that to strong as well. Of the 4 Alchemists, this one is probably the best one because it immediately throws the perishing potions onto mobs as they come in. So there's a pretty good amount of value we can get from this Alchemist here. As we can see, it's already up to 2.5k, which is quite a bit for an Alchemist that's mainly here for support. And since we have one flying tower already, why not build another flying tower over here? We can upgrade this, get Pursuit, and then we can upgrade the downdraft right like so to keep everything from running off the map. We can grab another flying tower as well. Let's go ahead and get the Moab shove right here. Just doing damage anywhere on the screen. Build pretty much anything here, just as long as you're spending your money, you're going to get through this level very quickly. And there you have it. Winter Park Chimps with Quincy, a Sky Shredder, and some Monkey Subs. Very powerful. And we see the Monkey Star ended up being that Sky Shredder we built at 750,000 pop there.